Okay, and next up we have Warwick. Warwick Syers. Warwick's a chartered accountant and he's been in practice in Whangarei with Syers Hamilton Pool Limited for over 30 years. And apart from his career in accountancy, he spent 4 years as chairman of the Northern Rugby Union, became a director of the New Zealand Rugby Union and chairman of the New Zealand Rugby Union Finance Committee for 6 years. He was also involved on the board of trustees of Whangarei Boys High School for 6 years during the period of the school rebuild. Please welcome Warwick Syers.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Whangarei is at a crossroads. It is the elector's choice. Do we plod on with more same old, or do we be bold and move on to a growth pathway? Whangarei has some uniquely positive advantages over most of the country. We have Auckland with 1.5 million people down the road, a deep water port and world-class coastline, great climate, and we are the 4th most visited region in the country. Great place for families. And we have the treaty settlements to come. Whangarei challenges are social issues, high unemployment, particularly with the youth, low wage economy, and formerly we had a lot of negative perceptions of Whangarei. We need to plan a smart growth pathway forward. We need to have a point of difference. Grow the pie to be able to do more. Grow the economy in size and in contribution. Nothing creates jobs or boosts income better than business growth. What will I do as Mayor? Develop and implement a growth pathway. Put key performance indicators in place. Champion our growth pathway to maximise positive results. The WDC role is facilitating and enabling. Environment and sustainability. Underpinning the pathway must be sustainability and environmental responsibility. The District Council has a record with the GMO policy, recycling through resort, and establishing the Whangarei Integrated Management Plan. That's the gas flare at the landfill. The people. Celebrate diversity, connect with the community, work to have schools producing work-ready candidates, emphasis on educating for jobs, make work pilots, upskill local people so they can better participate in our economy. A council that has a review of the development levies with an introduction of a 20% concession, given the council will allow it, excuse me, a can-do around consents and advice, business development friendly policies, be city safe. Northport, Auckland and Tauranga ports capacity is in the near future. We've got to oppose further reclamation of the Auckland harbour and develop Northport to service the Auckland market. This developing of the port should occur within a 10 to 15 year timeline. The rail, we've got to promote rail to Marsden Point, agitate for an upgrade of the Auckland Whangarei line, and expect this to commence within 5 years. Our present constraints, of course, lack of goods and a bottleneck through the Auckland's commuters. Roads, promote improvement Whangarei to Auckland. Roads are being upgraded for the larger rigs up to Hikurangi. Work on acceleration of the Auckland program and consider both roads of significance and the Labour's view of maximising things. Greater local added value is needed to grow our existing sectors of forestry, farming, horticulture, marine services, and council's role is to facilitate and make it happen. We need to attract new businesses in the growth pathway, strategise and then execute how to attract new businesses to Whangarei. Labour, accommodation, price are our competitive edge. We already have international company back offices and international call centres. We need to go out and get more of these. There's IT opportunities coming with the new cables. Growth project ready to go, of course, is Hundawasser. It will include the preeminent Maori art gallery in New Zealand. It'll provide 75 jobs during construction and 35 afterwards, and it'll attract a huge number of visitors, including the Auckland market. Despite the myths, the operating costs of Hundavasa will only be 750,000 K, not 1.6 million. We've shut down AFCO, we've shut down Tanex, Balance, all the rest. This is opening a new opportunity. But it has to secure the funding first and has to have an affirmative council vote. 4-star hotel. The developers will come if we've got Hundavasa. It will help Whangarei become a destination. We are losing millions of dollars per annum because of a lack of appropriate accommodation. Similarly, the cruise ships. Cruise New Zealand's indicated if we have Hundavasa, they will come. And that could happen in 2 or 3 years' time. They'll fuel here rather than barging all the stuff to Auckland, and it'll give us a huge economic boost. We can put them into the port in Marsden. The long-term plan, cycleway, Raumanga to Waimahanga Whangarei, that will happen very soon. Continuance of our sense of place with local area initiatives, State Highway 1, Kensington to Blue Goose, B4 lane, Kensington to Blue Goose, and roundabouts at Portland and Kensington Avenue, and a 600 to 800 seat auditorium. Perhaps move North Tech to Forum North, a new council at cost neutral. The Mill Nixon Kama Road connection upgrade needs to happen. Netball courts are in the plan. Rust Avenue Bridge replacement just down the road. We need to create a great district. Our vision needs to be Whangarei as an attractive, thriving district, developing sustainable lifestyles, utilising our unique advantages, and striving to overcome our problems. It'll only happen if we've got the right team. We have to now get on the bus and make it happen.
Thank you, Warwick. Sounds like you're working your voice pretty hard this few weeks, so keep it up. How's everyone getting on with their little straw poll? I'm putting a little score out of 10 by each candidate on mine just to help me keep track. So that might help you remember, because we've got 11 people to speak tonight. Next up is Vince Cocurullo. Vince describes himself as a 39-year-old local, but also as a world traveller who chooses Whangarei as the place he wants to live, and not just live, but also be an active part of. He's been is chairman of North Able Trust, chairman of Homes and Computers Trust, immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Whangarei South, local business owner for 13 years, and general man about town. Please welcome Vince Cocurullo.
Right. Whangarei City. The district is a stunning place to live. We've got 80,000 people who live here at the moment, and our median wage is 22,500. We need to change these things, and we need to improve our statistics. The beaches around Whangarei. You know, there's about 100 beaches within half an hour. It's a brilliant place to live, isn't it? We have an affinity with these beaches. Each one of us have grown up seeing them and enjoying in them. That particular one's Oceans Beach. I'm sure many of you remember that one. And when it comes to water, Northland and Whangarei has such a close affinity with water. We love the water. We learn to swim in it, we learn to be around it, and we learn to respect it. And many times you can throw a rock into the water, and as the people of Whangarei do, we either A, move the rock, or B, work around it. Native bush. Within 5 minutes of Whangarei City, we've got pure native bush. Now that's beautiful. You can go walking, cycling, and have a good time in the bush there. Lots of fun. I'm sure a few of you might recognise these people. This is steampunk. We have a diverse community who love to have fun. They dress up like this, and this is their everyday wear. Some of them. And then we've got our actors. These guys are great at acting. We've had shows here, done in Whangarei, which have ended up going nationwide. because we've got that talent here. You know, the youth theatre and several other theatres we've got in Whangarei, the Octagon, all great. And that brings me on to the Waipu. We had over 2,000 people there. Guess what? We need bigger than 600 seats. We need bigger than 800 seats. We need to be looking to the future. 1,000-seat auditorium is what we need here in Whangarei right now. When we deal with people with fundraising, did you know that Whangarei is, per capita, one of the biggest areas of giving around New Zealand? And we give because we love the place and we love to help people. I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's a little picture of a Hunterwasser Audi, I think. And it basically brings back to the point is, whether you love it or you hate it, it's going to make a difference amongst your community. But what I'd love to see these types of ventures done by private enterprise. So they make the profits, they make the losses, and Whangarei ratepayers don't feel the cost. This beautiful one, the Lion Park. Well, it's the closest thing of picture I could find, apart from going up there and taking one. The Rally of New Zealand, or the Rally of Whangarei, should I say. This brings so much money into the district. I want to see more of this. More attractions in Whangarei. You know, we talk about the Lion Park, we talk about the Rally of New Zealand, and these are things which bring people and money in here. And we also have the trolley derby. You should see those kids when they pile into those carts and they go down Bank Street. Bank Street's the only street they can go down. It's a great place though, because they have a lot of fun. Few accidents, but a lot of fun. North Able, we had the introduction talking about North Able. You know, that's an organisation, when I started with Chair, had only 36 people to deal with links. It's now got over 60, and the place is growing bigger. They now need a larger premise, a 2,000 square metre premises, and there's more places that want to move to Whangarei and do that. We need to respect our past. So when we're changing the future, our past needs to come with us. We have a lot of history with that park, and as the War Memorial is moved there, it's going to make a lot of changes. But our city needs a heart. Now ignore the Westfield sign. Imagine if it says WHG. Okay, Whangarei. It's a mall right in the city, bringing a heart back to the city. Parking, shopping, everything happening back into the city so the district can go again. Ah, yes. High-speed rail. This is something I love and I would love to see in Whangarei, going from here at Auckland. I want to see our district moving, because as Auckland grows, there are people in Auckland who want to live in Whangarei and work in Auckland. They're happy to do that. We've seen pictures of Northport. We talk about an affinity with water. America's Cup is going to happen in New Zealand. We want it to happen here, don't we? Yes. Well, Northland is going to be a great place for those boats to hone. And that picture, even though it's looked very weird, that's a data centre. The fibre is here. And we can hone all the fibre for the whole of New Zealand, all the data centres for the whole of New Zealand here in Whangarei. We're earthquake free. Isn't that good? Yeah. And we've got data centres and we've got community groups which actually want to move here. This is a group of IYE students, International Youth Exchange, something I've been involved with Rotary. Every one of these young people who have come to this country and come to Whangarei did not want to leave. They loved the place so much. And it's because of you. And it's because of the community and the way we change. I say again, choose Whangarei first, choose a future, because together we can make it happen. Thank you.